nothing. I'm so for nothing. I'm so for nothing.
Welcome, everyone, to this 2K Sports broadcast, live from State Farm Arena in Atlanta. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Looking at Toronto, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Grizzlies in Memphis at the FedEx Forum. Back to Young, and stolen by Booker. And he drives in. Second shot opportunity. And it's wide.
Much respect to Lively. Plays so hard, and he brings it on the offensive window.
High post, Davis. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Here's Anderson. Booker outside. Pass to Lively. Anderson can't get it to go. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Davis sets a screen. In the corner, Daniels. And the turnover again by Atlanta. TV, no question, Anthony Davis had a lot of hype when he was drafted in 2012.
Kevin, how could he not? He won a national title collegiately. He has incredible size and skill on both ends of the floor. That hype was real, and it was earned. Yeah, folks, he shoots a high percentage for a reason. Derek Lively in the painted area.
Down low. Up and in on the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Free throw line jump shot. Rebound by the Raptors. Anderson outside. Johnson with the rebound. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, I did have a chance to talk with head coach Quinn Snyder. He brought up the difficulties that come along with guarding Devin Booker, and he told me the hard part with Book is that he's a 3-level scorer and a willing passer. He's not just an isolation scorer. They use him in a lot of different actions, so you're constantly chasing him. Back to you, Kevin.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Here's Anderson. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Young. Driving inside. And Bull sends it back.
Boy, just a tough time making shots. Only 1 for 5. They just need to settle in here.
Lively with the screen. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
The Hawks trail by 4. Young outside. Going inside. Three-pointer, Daniels. And Bull pulls it down. So it's Toronto now. Anderson outside. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
Now, how about this? He cannot find his rhythm in this period. This has been tough sledding.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
You know, a stellar floor general. Young has that uncanny ability to find his guys at the right time.
The Hawks shooting their first foul shot of the game.
Number 3. One shot.
And it's Anderson with the ball for the Raptors. Pass to Bull. Over Young. And Davis sends it back.
What a play by Davis. You think you can get it over me? Nuh-uh. Not on my watch. And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And Bull sends it back.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Now here's Anderson. Booker with no one around. Connects from three-point range.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
The shot's good.
When you watch Young, there's that courage to his game.
Anderson right side. And finished off by Lively.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
Young outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Toronto with the ball. Here's Anderson. And dunks it right on top of Trae Young. Wow!
And we talk often about Bull's scoring ability, but they're nice dime from the big fella.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Anderson outside. Good on the shot. Anderson's got 6.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Raptors lead by 4. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Raptors.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Bull. And the Hawks with possession here. They trail by 6. Ball. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
If Mark Williams is on the floor, he is going to finish with a dunk or 2, folks.
Williams with the block. They recover it. To the paint. Oh, here comes Williams all alone.
Now, how about the hustle right there from Mark Williams? Just leaks out and makes himself a target.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Now here's Morant. Still scoreless. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Raptors lead by 4.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
To the inside. Williams. And Williams throws it down.
Yeah, and Ball is an incredibly gifted passer. Just excels at getting his guys going. Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving. No doubt whatsoever.
And the officials call it for a 3-second violation. Toronto leading by 4. It's Anderson with the drive. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Over in the corner, Turner. Poked loose. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Atlanta again missing.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Here's Jones. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. In the center of things,
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Hawks are trying to involve everyone to take some of the load off Trae Young. Coach Quinn Snyder said, we've been intentional about that. Trae can't do this by himself, and he knows that. Frankly, no player can. Figuring out the ways he can be efficient has been the idea, and he's been making those plays. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate.
The Hawks trailed by 5. Here's Jones off with the layup.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
1:46 left in the first half. To the middle. Kicks it out to Booker. Shot clock at 5. Raptors need to get a shot off. And here's Anderson in the arc. They get it back. And it's Jalen Johnson with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Anderson up top. 8 points for him. To the left wing. 5 to shoot. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Inside. Johnson. Pass to Davis. And the rejection by Lively. Daniels with it. He's picked up by Morant. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And we've seen this movie before. Davis moves with authority and attacks the rim.
Down low. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Davis. The Raptors shooting their first free throws of the game.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Let's hear it for all the dancers.
His physical tools, length, athleticism, great motor. But I also like the maturity from this young man.
And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But, Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And, Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
It's Jones on the wing. Off target from three-point range. Morant with a wide-open look. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. The Raptors out in front, leading by 5. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Toronto Raptors, leading by 5. Rebound by the Hawks. And here's Young. Pass to Davis. And Davis throws it down.
And phenomenal movement in that pick and roll. Davis has a sense for where to move after setting that screen.
Anderson outside. Back to Booker. Just 5 to shoot. Anderson in the post. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Young with the ball. Lively to... defending. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. To the middle. Here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Davis with the double team. And yes, it's good. Anderson's got 14 points for the game.
Well, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
Here's Davis. It's hauled in by Thibault. Toronto leading by 3. McDaniels outside. Here's Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And the Hawks making a change here. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Davis sets a screen. Pass to Johnson. The rebound by Anderson.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Toronto's shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Toronto with the ball. 6-point game. Anderson outside. Lets the three fly. Buries it from three-point range. Anderson's got 20.
What a good pass. I mean, Booker's so unselfish, showing he's not just a finisher.
And he can't stop the run as he misses. Raptors leading by 9. Again, Toronto.
Lightning quick release on that jumper. No one could get to Booker in time.
There's the pick. Young with the ball. And now by Anderson. Comes up empty down low.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Trae Young is learning to become more of a threat when he's off the ball. He said at every level there's a different type of game. Now, knowing the NBA game, I'm more patient, understanding how the game is, how to control it from the beginning to the end, and how you need to win. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Now Anderson, 24 points for him. Good chance here for Booker. Misses the wing chair.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
He can't get that one. Raptors leading by 13. Back to Anderson. And again, no good by Toronto. Young with the ball. Now Bol defending. Anderson with the block. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. So both teams changing it up here. A minute 42 left in the third. Williams a screen. Young. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one is on Bol.
Well, with his size and athleticism, you can see Mark Williams has the ability to put the defense in compromising positions.
He's off on the second. Here's Toronto now. They're on a 14-3 run. Anderson outside. 1:22 left in the third quarter. Clock at 6. And Anderson slams it in.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
On the wing, Levine. All sorts of time. Jump shot is good that time. Levine's got the lead up to 14 now for the Raptors. Pass to Turner. Back to Young. Outside Daniel. Off target from outside.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Five seconds separating the shot and game clocks. There's Levine. Banked in off the glass. Levine's got 6.
Not just a jump shooter. Levine is very capable on the interior.
And he uses the glass on the layup.
Listen, he's carrying his own weight. There's no doubt. But it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
Toronto with the ball. They're on a 20-7 run. Fast break, the Hawks.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And so it's Toronto up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The Hawks trailed by 12. Driving in. Left side Williams. Outside Ball. Takes it off the glass. Ball's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Atlanta. And so Morant will bring it up for the Raptors. Kicks it out to Booker. Morant off the bounce. And it's sent back by Turner.
Boy, Turner's such a strong rim protector. This guy has such a big-time impact on that end.
Clock at 4. Levine wide open. Offline with his three.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. So both teams making some changes here. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Darko Rajakovic said to the team. He encouraged them to keep on the pressure, saying, you guys are forcing a lot of turnovers, and it's because you're communicating and working together as a unit. Keep it up. Defense is clearly the priority.
Okay, Allie, thank you. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now. After taking some time to find his rhythm, he's been unstoppable since the break.
Morant outside. Driving the lane. Pass to Lively. Anderson outside. Just 5 on the clock. Now Lively lays it up and banks it in. And the Raptors lead by 8.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
Johnson in the corner. Stolen by McDaniels. Anderson with the ball.
Oh, what a dunk! Look out below!
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. The Hawks trail by 10. Back to Young. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That is his first foul of the game. And with NBA defenses more spread out than ever, Doris, teams are getting more aggressive, looking for offensive rebounds.
They are, Kevin, because it can be a valuable asset to get extra possessions. You're winning on the margins if you do that. And let's remember, certain guys just have a knack for getting offensive rebounds, so why not let those guys work?
Now McDaniels. Up top, Booker. 6 to shoot. Anderson in the post. It's off target.
Boy, did they need that rebound. I mean, they have struggled on the boards overall, but still with a chance to win. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. That free throw good from Anderson. Both good from the line that time.
This is a guy who will happily go to the line if that's what the defense wants to give him.
And there's the dunk.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Poked away. Young outside. No good. And it's Anderson with the ball for Toronto. At one point, they led by 16. 1:16 left here in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Strong move off the glass.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Toronto.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
Trailing by 10. Sweet move. Oh, down it goes. And he figures it out with the lay-in.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Layup, no good. Here's Booker. From deep. It's off. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.